We'll stay in South Africa, where Police Minister Senzo Mchunu over the weekend visited the suspected military training base in Masoyi, Limpopo, where police raided the camp and arrested 95 Libyan nationals. The camp, which was initially designated as a security training camp, has now been allegedly converted into a military training base. The 95 individuals taken into custody are all Libyan nationals and are currently being questioned by the relevant authorities. According to the police, at this stage, it is not clear if the Libyan nationals are in South Africa for security training as mercenaries or if they are supporting either the North African nationals' rival governments. All 95 are said to have acquired visas through misappropriation in Tunisia, misrepresentation in Tunisia. To discuss this, we are joined by William Els, is a Senior Training Coordinator, Institute for Security Studies. Thank you for your time. Let's get to it. Now, what went through your mind when you first heard about the security or secret military base in Mpumalanga?
Good afternoon to you. Yeah, in South Africa, you must just understand that we have about 4 times more security officials than police officials, and all of them need training. So we've got quite a few training facilities for private security around the country. But all of them, of course, need to be registered by CIRA, that is our regulatory authority for security companies, and all their training must also be accredited and go through SAQA, that is the qualifications authority. So what happens, what is supposed to happen there is that it's supposed to be training that is accredited. They are inspected twice a year. So this was something quite unique when we heard that the possible military training actually took place.
Now, we know that investigations are ongoing, but my question is, who might have sent these Libyans and what kind of training were being done, at this farm?
Yeah, in the first place, you must just look at Libya and you see that Libya, they've got the government of national unity. They actually occupy a very little, small area of Libya. The rest of the country is dominated by militias. The biggest militia is that of General Haftar, that is based in Benghazi. Then in the south, you've got several tribal militias, but also you've got Al-Qaeda and you've got ISIS bases there. So it all depends where they are coming from and who sent them. Initial indications from foreign media, we saw some stations media stations in Saudi Arabia, especially, actually accredited these people towards the Haftar faction.
Now, during his media briefing over the weekend, the Minister of Police was asked whether this base was a military camp or a legitimate training facility. His answer was both. Your thoughts?
Yeah, the minister was also asked, and he said they must just remember that the line between military and security training is very blurred. So you have to read into that what happens on face value. You see, it's military tents, it's military style training. If you look at the website of the company in question, they also advertise themselves as military styled security training. Now, you must just look at that against the backdrop of South Africa and the violent crimes in South Africa. So you need specialized training for just a guard that is at the gate, and then you need other different levels of higher specialities for people like, for instance, your close protectors, your anti-poaching guards, your farm guards, and all of them. So they do train on different levels. So what needs to be done is, in the first place, these courses are accredited according to CIRA. Now, what the police need to establish, did the company overstep the line and did they push the boundaries with the type of training that they provided?
Now, as a former security agent yourself, there are red flags in all of this, particularly when it comes to the security of the nation.
Of course, in the first place, 95 people from a country in conflict entering the country and doing specialized training. At least they should have been monitored by the state security agencies and not allowed for 4 months to continue the way they did. So that is a lapse in security, and it raises a red flag. And we have to now establish, are these people the only people? Is only this 95? Or are there more that actually came in with them? So that all will come out in the washing, as they say, as the investigation progresses.
Now, thank you so much for your time on, of course, the news. Value.